Jackie Ray once again. Welcome back to At the Half. I'm pretty excited. I know a lot of Clipper fans out there are going to be excited. No one I know is going to be excited because we all rock with LeBron. We go where LeBron goes. But nonetheless, I'm pretty excited because I have Clipper Darrell with me right now. If y'all are listening to this podcast, you're missing out because you can't see him in his what looks like a Christmas shirt. Clippers, where did you get that? That has to be custom made.
No, actually, they was giving these away at the game.
Oh, okay.
This is my little lounge around. So, all I got is Clipper gear at the house. So that's it.
That's it. I have never, I saw you. I was getting my hair braided, and I saw you come into the salon that I was getting my hair braided on 2 weeks ago on a Saturday. And I was like, oh, okay. And you literally came in just to talk stuff. Is that a thing for you? You just stopped by to talk stuff?
Yeah, you know me, because Chuck's a Laker fan, so I gotta go at it with him. But see, I came back in because he owed me the bet. Right? He owed me and I didn't want to. So when he owed me the bet, he was like, it wasn't like the vibe for it that day. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and take off.
Okay, all right, I got you. So how you feeling? Like you said, before we started, you said your Clippers have made it past the first round. How excited are you about that right now?
Hey, we going all the way. That's why I'm gonna be excited. I'm partying for 7 days and 7 nights.
Partying for 7 days and 7 nights?
Yeah, when we win that chip.
Oh, when you win. Okay. Now, so that leads me to my next question. You confident that y'all gonna win this chip?
Man, I'm very confident, man. I've never been so confident in anything. And I just feel it. Yeah, I feel it in my gut. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just feel it in my gut.
Okay. All right. So who do you think would make an easier opponent for you? Utah or Denver, or does it matter?
It don't matter.
It doesn't matter?
Yeah. To be the best, you gotta beat the best.
Okay, that's very true. But now look, so if this Battle of LA happens, okay. If this Battle of LA happens, how do you see the series going? How many games?
Oh man, we probably going at least 6 games, but Clips in 6, baby.
You got Clips in 6.
My granddaughter want to come in here with me.
Tell her come on in. Oh, how cute is she? Is she a Clipper fan too, or she don't know yet?
You know what? Honestly, none of my kids, none of my family members are Clipper fans.
Just you?
I'm the only Clipper fan in the family.
How did that happen?
I got fired from a job, and a guy told me I never amounted to anything in life. You get fired, you feel sorry for yourself. Went home, plopped on the couch, turned the TV on. Clipper game comes on. They said the same thing about them, how horrible they was, how they never amounted to anything. I said, this is going to be my team. We're going to ride and die together.
Oh, see, now that's such a good story. That makes me low-key not want to talk trash, but I will. Don't you worry about it. I will. It almost tugged at my heartstrings hard enough to make me go, oh, let me stand down. But let me go back into time, because I haven't had a chance to talk to you. But when you knew that Kawhi was coming to the Clippers, how did you feel about that?
Oh man, I went crazy, because I was asleep when the news came out. Mm-hmm. And my guy, my buddy Tony Farmer that played in the NBA, called me. He said, Darrell, did you hear the news? I said, what news? He said, y'all just got Kawhi and PG. I said, don't play with me, man. Don't play with me when I'm asleep, man. I gotta go. I'm asleep.
Right.
And he said, and all of a sudden, once I said that, my other phone started ringing, and texts is going off, tweets is going off, and that's when I knew. I would say, so the first thing I did, I went and did a video. And for Snoop, I had to cut Snoop out.
Oh!
So yeah, I had to go cut Snoop out, and then man, came back in the house, put my clothes on, shot down the LA Live, ran through LA Live, screaming and shouting. Did another video at Staples Center.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Now you are a staple in the community. Like, everyone knows who you are. You are the Clipper Darrell. Now, you said that you became a fan because you got fired from a job. Did you think that you would go from the guy that was like, yeah, I'm going to be a fan of the Clippers because people talked about them like they talked about me, to now you are the guy for the Clippers? Did you think that would ever happen?
Nah, never in a million years.
How did that road start? You just being over the top, and then it just kind of took off from there?
Just having fun at a game. I was having fun at a game, dancing in the aisles.
Yeah.
And you know that song by "Are You Ready for This" by Two Unlimited?
Yeah.
I was just having a good time. And the cameraman pointed the camera on me, and when I was dancing, the crowd went crazy. He played me back in slow motion, and the crowd gave me a standing ovation.
Mm.
And then it went on from there. So every time that song came on, that's what people look for me. So, and it just happened. It was just happened. That was my first year. You know,
Yep.
I've only missed. Yeah, I've been doing it. I've been doing it 20 seasons.
Mm.
When I could actually afford season tickets. I've been a fan for 27.
Yeah.
I could actually afford season tickets. So I've only missed 2 Clipper games in 20 seasons.
In 20 seasons.
Yes.
So you must take your vacations during the off season.
Everything goes around them schedules, meetings, whatever I got to do.
That's awesome. So when we were threatening to possibly not have any more basketball, what were your feelings, especially since you guys were kind of on this high? Like I said, the Battle of the West was supposed to be between Clippers and Lakers. Were you a little afraid that maybe this pandemic would cut this momentum for your team?
Oh yeah, I was going crazy at the end of the day
Mm-hmm.
because basketball is 2 places that I can always forget about my problems, whatever I'm going through, is Clipper game and church. So
Mm-hmm.
it was like not to have it a part of your life, man, was crazy. When we had
Yeah.
when we was out of sports for 5 months, it was crazy. It was crazy then.
So that's an interesting comment because a lot of people, that's their narrative. They don't want to see us talk about like the Black Lives Matter and the social injustice because they feel like I watch sports to kind of get away from my life, to get away from problems, and you guys bringing it up during the game. Now I have to think about things that I don't want to think about. Do you understand that viewpoint?
Yeah, I understand both sides to it.
Mm-hmm.
I understand both sides to it. You do want to have. See, I've always been the type action speaks louder than words. We can talk about it, keep talking about it, keep talking about it. But if we're not doing nothing to prevent this from the situation, we're not doing anything about it. So what I encourage people to do is the first thing I tell people to do, what I done was that do a ride along with the police.
Mm-hmm.
Get both sides to the story. Then you can understand a whole lot better. Sometimes it's not all about Black lives. It's not. It's all about life itself. And they're trying to go home at night. And then this other person, because we all been pulled over. I've been laid out on the cars. I've been through it all. But I understand what they're going through because once you see it, and you've been a part of it, you be like, wow, that's what it is. Like a lot of people don't realize that when an officer comes to your house, that's why sometimes you see them with attitudes and stuff like that, because they have a record of how many times they've been to your house and they see it. This, and this, and this. See, a lot of people don't realize that. When they pull you over, they run your license plates in a lot of situations. So, and then I've seen the other side to it, to where people don't know. But what I always tell people to do this: get the badge numbers, do it exactly what they tell you to do, get their information, and then move on from it. That's how we're going to do it.
If you can, that's the thing. Unfortunately, not enough people are able to move on from it. I worked as a cadet to get through college, so ride-alongs were mandatory. And
See?
unfortunately, I've seen the other side where it's all like, "Hey, how's it going? Tell me what the problem is." When it's someone who doesn't have melanin in their skin, but when they do have melanin, it's like, "What the hell?" It's more aggressive, it's more angry, it's a more volatile situation. So unfortunately, I just don't think that the police in our country they do have a predisposition about how they feel about us. And I think that that's something that we need to address. But what do you think? You said actions, you're about actions. Do you think that the NBA is taking enough action?
Yes. I mean, because you don't want to take too much away from the game itself,
Mm-hmm.
because then it becomes a political situation. You don't want to sit there and watch it all day.
Mm-hmm.
You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Sometimes, I mean, I drown. I want to see Black Lives Matter. I mean, I love to see it on the court. I like it, with the guys with the uniforms and stuff like that. But to drill it, at the end of the day, because when you look at it as we're doing it for Breonna Taylor, this is justice for Breonna Taylor. I respect that. But answer the question what the reporter asks right after you say that. Just don't say that this is all I'm saying today. We have to have, we have to have an order to this, and not a rebellion. You understand what I'm saying?
I do. Yeah. I don't agree, but I do. I think that at some point I'm very, on some of the platforms that I've been on, I've said I would love to see athletes take this stance of, we're done talking. And I think because at some point, and I mean about the game, like, I don't feel like we've been heard. I feel like we've been, if you want to talk about since the Emancipation Proclamation, we've been talking this same song since 1863 and nobody seems to be listening. So I've kind of taken the stance that, until people start listening, stop talking altogether. So I get what you're saying too, especially as a sports fan, you want to see, but I don't really care what they say after the game. Usually, Jamal, I don't know if you saw Jamal's post-game speech after he led the Nuggets back yesterday, but it was a very emotional. He wasn't even able to speak too much because I think the situation and the severity of the situation and what it meant to him to take his team to that next level. So unfortunately, Black players don't get to pick and choose. Sometimes, yeah, they're your favorite athlete when they're on the court, but when they get off the court, they're still a Black man in this country. So I applaud whatever direction they want to go. But let's talk about the direction of your boy, Marcus Morris. Now, word on the street is your boy's kind of dirty. What is your word on that?
Play the game. See, everybody want to blame Marcus Morris, right? But do you see what Dodgers was doing to him? Like even on that play that he blocked the ball. He blocked the ball. He just went on top and blocked it. Now, but did you see the elbow that he moved, that he maneuvered on it? And he was doing it the whole game. So you want to play this game? Okay, I know what to do. Bah!
Okay, but what about the net grab that ended up getting Porzingis ejected? Because now that was dirty. Can we agree on that one?
Nope.
You're not gonna even agree on that
one? No, it wasn't dirty. It's a part of the game. And see, everything everybody said, oh, Porzingis got ejected. Don't forget, Porzingis had 2 technicals. He already had one earlier, so he got the second one. That's why he got ejected. I don't know what everybody getting mad for.
Because the second one shouldn't have been. It shouldn't have been. If that's part of the game, then part of the game has to be me defending my boy, right?
Hey, but he came from across the court over.
As he's supposed to. You messing with my boy.
He's a I'm not even gonna call him a superstar. He's a known player. So hey, if you don't want to get kicked out, don't start nothing. Don't come across. Stay in the vicinity of the situation.
So that means you had to be cool. If that's your take on it, you had to be cool. You cool with Marcus getting ejected as well, right?
He should have got ejected. He should have got a flagrant 1. He should have got a flagrant 1. He shouldn't have got ejected. That wasn't an ejectable play.
He wasn't even going for the ball. He was straight going, oh, stop it. Oh, my God.
The ball.
Man, I need to start seeing stuff through these Clipper glasses you got on, because I'm telling you right now, I see things a little bit different. All right, but let's go to you have 2 guys up for 6th Man of the Year in Montrez and Lou Williams. Who do you think gets it? I think it's going to be one of them. I don't think Daniel's going to get it. Who do you think is going to get this 6th Man of the Year?
I think since this situation happened, I think they're going to do a co. I think they're going to do a co.
Oh, okay.
I think they're going to give to both of them.
That would be great. I haven't seen that in a minute. That would be great. Yeah. All right. So now, before we get out of here, let's talk now again. You guys got past the Mavs. I don't think anybody that thought you wouldn't. This second round you said was going 6. Are there going to be any surprises? If you guys don't make it, are you going to be completely shocked by that?
What do you mean if you don't
make it out of the second round? Because you guys haven't made it out.
I
Oh, that you don't even understand the question,
I
do
don't
you?
even understand that. See, we're under a new regime. This is the new Steve Ballmer era. So it's our time, okay? You know what I'm saying? So, hey, because since Jeannie Buss owned the Lakers and Steve Ballmer owned the Clippers, we 0-0.
Okay, I see what you're saying. All right, well, we're going to have to make some type of bet. Especially if the Lakers, if it ends up being the battle for LA. I think we'll wait until, so how about we do that? How about we wait, and then before game 1 of Battle LA, we'll come back and you and I will talk, and we'll put some wagers on the line. Does that sound good?
Let's see if y'all make it.
Ooh, now you just getting reckless. You just being reckless with it. I see you. That's the thing, though. As a Laker fan, I'm not a true Laker fan. I am a Laker fan by way of LeBron. I'm a LeBron fan. I go where LeBron goes. But
you sound like my son. He's 16.
Okay.
He go wherever LeBron go.
Smart kid. He's got a very bright future. I believe in this young man. But for me, one of the things that I've been battling with is the inconsistency that I'm seeing. So I think now, if I'm going to pay you guys a compliment, the Clippers, you guys are head to toe consistent. And so that's something that is definitely a hash mark in your favor. I shall not. I said it once. I ain't going to say it again. Don't get greedy now. You tripping. I will not do it. All right, Clipper Darrell, thank you so much for joining me on this show. I can't wait to have you back on because it has to happen just so we can get back on here and talk about the Battle of LA and make some serious wagers.
Talk to your team to make it happen because they're so inconsistent. They won't make it.
Here we go. I'm going to have to go ahead and cut your mic off. Where's the button? Where is the button?
Can I tell you something? Can I tell you one thing?
Yes.
The Laker era is over. It's Clipper time.
I'm going to let you have this moment. I'm going to let you have it because you deserve it. I done seen you through the years. You deserve this moment. I'm going to let you have it. But this is the only moment I'm going to let you have. When we come back from Battle LA, it's going to be totally different. All right. Thank you so much, Clipper Darrell. And I will talk to you very, very soon.
You too, though. You take care.